That is a
What's up? Good morning, Mom Nation.
Good morning. I missed you guys.
I know we missed you last week.
I know. It was a crazy week, but we've been so busy, and I had to do a tour because we put our clients first, so I had to leave you.
Yeah, but it was okay. And I told everybody about it. And I don't know if you saw the replay, but I even did a little video, showed a little video, the house that you were touring or that you had on tour. So
Yeah, it's a great house. It's a really great house. And we just did a price reduction, so if anybody wants to live in Maricopa, check it out.
Yeah. And I don't know if everybody else was as interested as, we are in these kind of things, but they humored me. They're an amazing audience. What's up, Jasmine? First commenter. I starred her comment. I don't know if she can see that I starred her comment, but I did. And I feel like that makes things easier for you on your end, Zone, so that you can make sure that you get her in for first commenter. You guys wear capes, she said.
Yeah.
We feel like that. So thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Yesterday was one of those days. So have you heard of Junior Achievement Biz Town?
No, I saw your post about it and I was going to look it up, but I didn't have a chance. So tell me about it.
Girl, the coolest thing. And like my CEO Mama Heart just was on fire yesterday because there's Ashley. We got Ashley with us today. So Junior Achievement Biz Town. I wasn't real familiar with it either. And I happened to volunteer for my kid's field trip, and he's in the 5th grade. And so it was 5th and 6th graders that we had. We had 131 kids. And it's this just like giant warehouse space. And down the sides of the walls, it kind of looks like a mall where there's like little sort of stores. And they have, like, for example, there's a city hall, which is where I was. So I was volunteering with the city hall staff, which was really cute. So I had the mayor and I had the CFO of City Hall. I don't remember if she had a different title. I had the attorney general, and you know what I mean? Like I had everyone, the deputy mayor in there. We handled voting. There was a voter tampering situation, which was kind of funny. I'm like, hey, it's just like real life.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So there was that. Anyway, I'll give you some examples of some of the other stores. So like ASU was there, Cox Communications was there, and they were Cox News, which I thought was really cute. There was a radio station. Chick-fil-A was there. And so what the students needed to do was they were assigned a position and they were assigned a business. And they had to simulate sales and paying bills and getting a business loan. So they had a whole bunch of tasks that they needed to do and complete. It was like a 4-hour session that we did.
Wow.
They had meetings that they had to run, like the mayor ran a town meeting and all the CEOs of all the businesses had to present. It was definitely what you would call organized chaos. But it was the coolest thing. Like I get goosebumps all over because it was the coolest thing that I have truly been a part of. And I know you know this, I do field trips as much as I can with his school. So when his class is going on a field trip, like I'm always putting in, and I don't always get it because sometimes, there's a lot of parents that put in for it. And there's a kind of a little funny story around that one. So, oh my goodness, I can't even believe I'm broadcasting this. I am so sorry to his teacher that this happened, but I misread an email and I thought I was chosen. So I got all ready and for some reason I got the details of the day, which you don't usually get unless you're chosen, right? So I was all thinking I'm going, and I get there and my name's not on the list. Yeah. And I was like, oh, shoot. Like, I was really excited about this. I really wanted to do this. You know what I mean? And she's like, well, I have good news because somebody else wasn't able to make it last minute. So why don't you just stay?
Oh, so it's meant to be.
Yeah. So I was
Yeah.
able to do it, and I wasn't even supposed to be there. And here I am with my bag lunch and like all my stuff ready to roll. You know, I
All
cleared my
prepped.
appointments for the day.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
So
Well, that's a cool thing though that's a really cool thing that they have for kids to start them young. And you were already really good with Jax to you I mean, he, you tell him all the real estate stuff and all the businessy stuff anyway, so I'm
oh,
sure
he's
he's
a realtor. You didn't
raising
know
it.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
No, he is. Tells me. He'll
So
tell you too.
he could go with Austin to do him and they could go show homes. They love that.
He would do circles around most realtors in this town that are adults. I will just tell you
Yeah.
that right
Well,
now.
I mean with two rock star realtor parents, I'm sure.
Well, and he's into like architecture too.
Mhm.
So when he gets his real estate license, which he told me he absolutely is doing as soon as he can, then he wants to get into like the architectural side. So more like the stuff
Yeah.
that you're into, like the building of it and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I wanted to be an architect. It was too much math.
Well,
I'm like, "Ugh,
it
now I
is a
have
lot of math.
calculators." It is.
Well, you guys are two
Um,
peas. So it's been
I
going
know,
on in your
right?
life. How's
A
RVing?
lot. It's fun. It's really fun. So far we finally put in for the permits for our house. Finally. So now it's like becoming real. So I'm like full anxiety, like, oh my God, I have so much to do.
Yeah.
And at this time, to give people a little clue of my chaotic life that I've been living. So my husband got laid off from his corporate job. He's been in corporate America for a really long time. He did very well in it. He's always been really good at that stuff, but he decided to to seek this as an opportunity because even though he was good at it, he hated corporate America because it was just
Mm.
so like,
I mean, who
uh,
loves it truly?
yeah, it was just he was miserable. So
Yeah.
he's like, well, his father owns a my father-in-law owns like an exterior synthetic stucco company. Like they do commercial jobs. And so he's like, well, I want to help him bring it to Phoenix because he does mostly Tucson. And then whenever his dad retires, it's going to be ours or whatever. So I've been helping his dad on the admin side, and we started getting crazy busy on that. And so then I'm trying to keep up with that. But my main job and my main focus is
Your
real
main
estate.
love?
Yeah, I know, right? So, real estate is, my bread and butter. It's what I love. And so, we've been getting crazy busy on that. And then now that we're putting permits in, I'm like, ah. So it's been crazy. And the plan originally was when permits got approved, I was going to slow down with work and then it would have been good. But now I'm like, it's crazy. It's just been nuts. So, and then my daughter came up to me and she has she's a junior. And so now she came up with 13 schools, like colleges. And she's like, okay, well, I have to start applying. And I'm like, okay, mind blown. That's another
Oh,
thing that, yeah,
you're gonna have to
yeah,
start visiting. You better start saving your money now
I
because
know. Well, I'm trying to convince her to stay in Arizona. And if she doesn't get a scholarship, to which I mean she probably is. She's national. She's great, but she probably is. But if she doesn't get a scholarship, I was going to convince her to go to community college and stay living with us, and then get her associates there, and then go on to university. It'll save
yeah,
her and us a lot of money because
yeah.
it's expensive, so
Oh, girl,
expensive.
it's
So
unbelievable. It's
yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah. So
Yeah.
life has been crazy, and that's why I'm here right now. I'm sitting in the parking lot at Scottsdale Fashion Center because we're doing the storefront for the Hermes here, which is really cool. But I came over here and I'm like, okay, I'll do some stuff. And then Connor's like, there's a really quiet place for you in the mall to set up your stuff and you'll be good for your show. So I go and walk in there and I'm pacing around and I find the place he's talking to. Music's blasting. There's people all over. I'm like, this isn't quiet. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go in the car. So anyhow, that's the morning. Yeah, Jazz, college is it is really expensive.
It's ridiculous.
She put Pepperdine for one of the colleges she wants to go to, and I love her and I support her and everything, but it was like after like aid, it's $48,000 a year. And I'm like, I love you, but
Yeah,
like
but
my gosh.
geez,
Yeah,
seriously.
take that one
Well,
off, please.
we have a couple of shout outs. What's up, Kara? Kara Grace is with us today. We also have Mariah on. Hello, Mariah. Love having you guys. We are going to
guys.
pop into, wait a second. Like before we pop into going over the winnings and who won today and the giveaway and blah, blah. I have to tell you this. So who here, everybody's going to giggle a little bit because they know how I am, but who here is watching the Lori Daybell trial, Lori Vallow Daybell, because she's here in Phoenix, and it's like, I think she has like 3 life sentences from the other trials, but here we go again. Anyone watching that? No,
I'm not, but I know that I really want, I want to watch so bad, but I know that that's like, you're like crazy into that whole entire case.
Well, not only that case, what's up, Jazzy? Jazzy's watching it. Not only that case, but I just love court. I love trial to begin with, because in my other life, the one I was supposed to have when I was younger, I was a trial attorney in that life. So,
well, we had one client that said that she saw you as like a judge, right? Remember,
no, that was you.
Oh, I was a judge.
I was the Egyptian queen, which is
oh, you were
more spot on. So anyway, so long story short, I absolutely love it. The whole courtroom setting, obviously very tragic what happened to the victim. You know, I hold space for that, but I love the process. And so that's what kind of keeps me coming back for more. Anyway, there's this guy from the East Idaho News that I love, is a reporter. He's been reporting on the case for quite some time. Jazzy said she can see me as a judge. Yeah, so can my husband.
He would have a good you as a judge.
Yeah, you'd have a good wild ride with that one, Jazz. Anyway, so Nate Eaton, he's an awesome reporter. I just love him. I watch all his stuff. And I was listening to something on my walk with the dog this morning. And he was mentioning that Maricopa County actually asked him, because he has such a following, to announce that here we are starting to see. So there's a lot of scams out there, guys, right? It seems like it's just been more and more and more in recent years, and they're getting more and more sophisticated. I think that I told everybody about the one that happened to my husband when I was on the MOMnation cruise and I was coming back. Remember that one where he, Kara says, anyone not able to see each other's comments anymore? So Kara, we are running 2 lives. It depends on where you're at, and it depends on where people are commenting. So I see the majority of the comments are happening on YouTube. So if you hopped over on YouTube, you'll also, on our YouTube channel at MOMnation USA, you will also see us pop up live there. And that's where you'll be able to see the majority of the comments. I'm just seeing that you're the only one commenting on Facebook. So that's probably why. But thank you for mentioning that, because it's good to tell everybody. So back to Nate Eaton. So I was listening this morning to him, like kind of wrapping up some details that I missed last night. And we have a spam commenter.
There we go.
We're just gonna block that person. Bye.
I was like, what is that?
Somebody's on our show scamming us while we talk about scams.
I know, that was like so amazingly timed.
Perfect. I just deleted it, but as I'm about to tell you about a scam, here comes one. Anyway, so Nate said, long story short, he's like, Maricopa County wanted me to announce this, but there is a new scam happening. And it's that same sort of feel from when my husband was called by the police and said there was a warrant out for his arrest and he better get to some certain location right now with a bunch of money. That is similar to this. So apparently people are being called and they scramble the caller ID. So it looks like it comes from a judicial number or Maricopa County or something like that. So it looks very legit. They have actual badge numbers. They sound very legit. My husband said when he was on the phone with them, he could hear the police scanner in the background. Like, it had all the right stuff. And they're trying to get you stressed out and to make you react quickly and to seem, and they're very aggressive. So it kind of gets you a lot of sorts, you know, and when you're like that, when you're a bit flustered, it's hard to access the resources that we have. Like, wait, let's question this. Is this valid? Like, take a minute. It's harder for us to do that when we're in that state, right? And they're capitalizing on that. So what these guys are doing is they're saying, you missed out on jury duty, and you need to pay this XYZ fine. And the big red flag from what Nate said is a lot of them are asking for like Bitcoin, or they're asking to do a wire transfer. So just kind of weird stuff. Like, when have you done Bitcoin at the court level? Like, when have you paid with that? You know what I mean? Or when have you done a wire transfer to pay for one of your fines? Like, that's not how it works.
It's weird. Yeah.
Right. And if you missed jury duty, it happens, right? If you missed jury duty, you're going to get a letter in the mail.
Yeah. You'll just get another summons.
You're not going to get a frantic phone call that said you owe, you know, several $1,000s in fines and you better pay it up in Bitcoin. Like, come on now.
Yeah. There are a ton of scams going on. You know, it's a new one too that I've been getting. Text messages, like from these random numbers with like these open-ended questions. Like one of them saying, "Hey, are we still on for lunch today?" Or another one saying, "Hey, did you get my pic?" or something. And they want you to respond to it. And I've just been having to like delete them. And it's just these random ones. And my mom is so gullible. And I tell her if anything is weird,
I love you, Mom.
Weird, it's just a generation, you know what I mean? Like they just don't know. And so my mom is like always like, "Oh, do I, you know, what do I do here? What do I do there?" So I just told her, if anything is funky, if you don't know anything, screenshot it or forward me the email and I'll tell you if it's spam or not. She got one the other day and I'm like, just thank you for, you know, letting me know. And same thing that Jess said, just block them.
Just so block them. I stupidly, when that all first started happening, I stupidly responded to one. It was like, "Did you get the box of wine I sent you?" And if y'all know me, I don't drink wine. So I was like, "No, I didn't. I think you have the wrong number." And the response was, well, you're so very nice. And they started to get into conversation with me. And I was just like, "Oh, okay. I'm being led here."
Yeah. The one that Kara just mentioned with Apple saying that you're about to be locked out, that's a huge one.
That's huge.
So, and it looks so legit. And look at the website too, like, because it says the website on there. A lot of these like like spams, like it looks legit, but then you see like 2 words that are completely misspelled or like the pronunciation sounds foreign. And that's how I'm like, okay. So, and you never really get emails from them like that. It's more like a notification on your phone or something that pops up. So but scams are crazy. That's why we have all of our clients sign wire fraud, want to help them against wire fraud, because that's crazy. But they're just happening more and more with technology, and AI is increasing, and so that's scary too.
Oh yeah.
Everything looks so real.
That's what they were using. There was a post. Kara says, yes, the first time it looks so real, and she's extremely aware of scams. Yeah, same. I feel the same way. But there was a post that came out about a mom that got one of these calls, and they said that her kid had been kidnapped and they were holding him for ransom. And remember this post? Ashley Parker, I think, posted it. It was a couple weeks before the one that happened to me. And they had an AI recording of his voice.
Weird.
Yeah, like, doesn't that give you the chills everywhere? So she's literally hearing her son on the phone.
I wonder if they like look through people's Facebook and see if there's like a video, and then that's how they copy it, because that's terrifying.
So so just shout out there. I am passing along that message from Maricopa County and Nate Eaton that I heard this morning about the whole jury duty thing. Oh yeah, Skylar's like, that's scary. It's very scary. And then back real quick, so we're streaming on both YouTube and Facebook now, Kara. So Kara said, I used to be able to see all the comments on Facebook. Yes, that's because we were only streaming in the group before. Then Facebook decided they didn't want to play like that anymore. And they decided, remember that day? I was like, oh, they decided not to allow us to stream into the group directly anymore. So then we started streaming on the page, and the program that we have allows us to add another location to stream to. So we were like, hey, what the hey? We'll do YouTube as well. So that is why it's just a little bit different. And then Kara goes on to say, so they make those AI recordings from only a few seconds of video with your child. Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It's absolutely, I mean, just in the little app that I have to do like our marketing and our social media and stuff, I can put AI on that, and I can actually like clip anything that I want and then change the script. Now I haven't done that with anyone. I tried it on myself once. I didn't really love it, but I can do it. And I think that is absolutely insane. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's talk about other things.
I know. I'm like,
talk about scams. How about some winners? We need some people to win some stuff. Why don't we do that? Winners. So last week we did trivia. Unfortunately, I don't know if you caught that, Son. Unfortunately, I was not able to do trivia live. Because unfortunately, and no offense, Skylar, I know she works really hard, but unfortunately I didn't have the trivia wheel in time for the show. So we did pull a trivia winner after that, and we'll go over that here in just a minute. But before we get there, let's welcome the new members to MomNation. What's up, new members? We got 24 lovely ladies. Let's see who wins. Number 9. So who is number 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sarah Slag Doll. Do you have that one?
Sarah. Wait, oh my goodness, I can't even see on there. Okay.
She is number 9.
Got it.
So
all
Sarah,
right.
Congratulations. What that gets you is it gets you a spot on the wheel. What is the wheel, you say? Well, at the end of the month, the very last Wednesday of the month, we are going to pull a winner for the giveaway. And we're going to go over the giveaway prize here in just a minute, but we have an awesome giveaway prize every single month. And we do the giveaway wheel every single month. So we're constantly running this tally of these winners that get on the wheel in various ways. And I will actually show you this later in the show too. There is a little write-up, a little post on the various ways that you can get on the wheel. So congratulations, Sarah. And
congratulations.
All right. You ready for the next one?
I am ready for the next one.
Oh, it's doing that thing again where I don't see a lot of the comments. Maybe not. I don't know. You might need to count this one. If you're able to on your end.
I have it up right now. I was prepared.
Beautiful. We have 26 comments. Let's see who gets it. Comment number 12 is the one. Oops. Sorry about that. Comment number 12 is the one that gets it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Danielle Morgan.
Congrats.
Morgan. Oh my gosh. Can I just say, going through all of these comments, Cassie looks like she just put every D person she knows.
She's awesome.
Ashley did too. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
They're awesome. Thank you guys for your help with this post. I'm sure those who, excuse me, those whose name that you commented, I'm sure they are very appreciative of that, because we all know, like, everybody's life is busy. The stream moves fast in the group or the page or whatever you call it, thread, I don't know. It moves really fast, so we don't always see everything. And I also know, which is really rude of Facebook, but I also know that Facebook doesn't show everybody every post. Like, how dare you? No. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you missed it, if you are a letter D and you missed it, hopefully somebody caught you and commented your name there. And keep your eyes peeled for letter E, because we go in alphabetical order. You know, we're real predictable over here at MomNation. So. All right, we've got our top 10s. And in the first spot, we have Kelly Watts Baca. Number 2, we have Miss Erin McDonald. Number 3, we have Marissa Lee Hall. Number 4, we have Ashley Parker. Number 5, Jasmine Aguilar. Number 6, we have Christine Ruiz. Number 7, Kendra Blair. Number 8, Lolly Johnson. Number 9, we have with Sarah Pitcher. And number 10, Karen Bethal. Thank you guys all so much for all of your contributions. The numbers here are quite staggering. I mean, look at just this one sticks out to me quite a bit. Marissa Lee Hall has 190 reactions. Guys, this is in 28 days. That's not a long time. That's a lot of reactions. She's an amazing contributor. And in fact, she has the all-star contributor badge. So Facebook recognizes that too. We got a couple of others that are no slouches here. We have 181 reactions from Ashley Parker, 183 from Jasmine. I mean,
she's working her way up, as she says.
Seriously.
She is.
You guys are killing it. Is there like a little friendly bestie friend sort of competition going on to see who can get higher on the top 10 list?
I know.
Because as you guys know, what's up, Martha? As you guys know, Jasmine and Ashley are besties. And I just kind of think, oh yeah, she said it, working my way up. I love you guys. So much fun. Okay, let's talk about the giveaway. This is one. Do you like to go to movies with your fam?
I do. I really want to go see that Minecraft movie, but then I'm seeing all the news on it, and it just, I know I get really annoyed with rude people in theaters, like overly annoyed, because I get really overstimulated. I wish I could concentrate on the movie, but I hear one little thing, like loud chewing is like or like the opening bags. I can't do it.
Do loud chewing.
And like I was talking to my nephew, and he was going to go to the movie, and he's like, yeah, whenever they do the whole chicken jockey scene, I'm going to throw popcorn. I said, well, if you throw popcorn, then you better stay after the movie to pick it up. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, have you seen the movie?
Whoa. Slow down for the old person on the show.
Yeah.
So is there like this thing happening, like a TikTok thing or whatever? Okay. Cause I'm like, why is this happening around everywhere? Cause I heard it, there was that one post in our group, right?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I got tipped off. But what the heck? Me
it's
too.
Crazy.
Slap a bee.
Yes. Yeah. It is like, I mean, man, if they weren't underage, it's crazy how like I'm seeing all these things, and like my daughter and my nephew think that it's the funniest thing. I'm like, it's not funny, it's rude. And like your whole generation has zero accountability, and they're having to have cops come in. I saw a video of when they stopped and they're like, if you guys don't stop, we're kicking people out. My sister took my nephew and my niece and my other nephew and niece, my younger one, and she said she was about to walk out because it was just so crazy. And then I saw this one video where some kid brought a chicken into the theater. Like,
how'd they smuggle that?
I don't know. But I'm like, what the hell? Like, I can't.
Well, that stinks. Yeah. Kara said, we saw it on the second day, came out in Chandler. We didn't experience the popcorn throwing, tons of teens. I loved it. That might have been before this whole challenge thing. Is it even a challenge? I don't know what goes on in Teen World.
No, it's just, and now even like so many people are saying it, and then like my toddler is like in the car and he's like, chicken jockey, and I'm like, shut up. Like, it's like, you don't even know what Minecraft is. But it's like everywhere. Yeah, Kara said she's seen videos about it happening. Just want to say it must not be all theaters. Hopefully. Yeah.
Because that things like here, and I'm thinking of like that mom that, maybe struggles a bit, doesn't have a whole lot of resources, and gets really excited to take her kid out to the Minecraft movie. Kid wants to see it. And then all of a sudden, experience blown. Maybe she's feeling nervous. Maybe it's a little kid. Maybe there are some scary situations. And now she has, spent her hard-earned money and, her probably not very much time that she has in her life dealing with that. And that's what is sad to me. Like, it's okay, teens, go have your fun, enjoy one another, whatever, do your thing. But it's who it impacts. That's really sad, especially when it's, anyway.
Yeah, it's annoying. I really want to take the boys to see it, but I'm just like, I don't want to deal, and I don't have the patience, and
Jazzy,
exactly.
I would be the wrong person to throw popcorn at. It's ridiculous and rude. It really is.
It is. It's like, and really popcorn's like $10.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Money wasted.
Total money wasted. Anyway, hopefully you guys don't experience that. If you are, in fact, the winner of this month's giveaway, I am so excited. Big shout out to Annette Cox Sandoval with Cox Sandoval Law for this one. She is the sponsor this month, and it's $100 for a Majestic movie night out with the family. So, I mean, who does not want to win that? Oh boy, we have Jazz again. Someone flipped me off yesterday. Let's say it was not the day to do that. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that to you either. All right, guys. So it's really easy to enter to win. Okay. If you go up, which I'll show you in just a second how you can get to this, it is via the cover photo up top, right? Like everything is there. So click on the cover photo at the top of the group. If you are listening on YouTube, I am talking about MomNation Arizona. So when I talk group, it's a Facebook group and it's MomNation Arizona.
Yeah.
So hop on up into that group. If you are not a member already, we would love to have you. So please request to join and go up to the top, cover photo, click on that. To the right-hand side if you're on the computer, or click again to see the caption for the photo if you are on mobile. And that is going to bring you to a series of links, one of which is explaining the giveaway, tells you what it's all about, tells you how to get there, and tells you all of the steps that you can take to get on the wheel. So one of them is real simple. You just go over to this post and you comment something. So everybody can do that. So make sure that you get in on it, and maybe you will win it. You can get on the wheel more than once, just so that you know.
Yes.
I do get that question a lot. And the answer is yes. You can get on the wheel 100 times if you do all the things that gets you on there. And obviously that increases your chances. But I do want to say that it is not far-fetched whatsoever to win even if you just have one entry on the wheel. Right, Sonia?
Nope. Right. We had it happen a couple months ago.
We had it happen here, folks. All right. So another sort of hack and easy thing to do. I'm not even following my notes. Am I on track?
I don't have them up, so I'm like,
We're good. Usually I tab everything out and just follow that. So another way that you can sort of quickly zero in on the, new content or the giveaway or, whatever it is that we really want you to see, you can navigate yourself over to the featured tab in the group. And that is where we pin things that we feel are important and we'd like everybody to see them. We have pinned the latest, this comes out live on Tuesdays, the latest show with Erin McDonald, and she is with 8 Wellness Collective. She's pretty awesome. And this week, she was talking about energy boosters and gut health helpers. We got a couple of key takeaways here, which I thought were awesome. Why caffeine may be hurting more than helping. Whoopsie. The truth about carbs and thyroid health, talking about Hashimoto's. How to naturally beat bloating and support gut health. I don't know about y'all, but when I get bloated, it's like my pants don't even fit. And anyway,
yeah,
over 40 life. Erin's personal tips for optimizing your nutrition and movement, even with a busy schedule. I don't know anybody that doesn't need some of those tips, at least some of them.
Agree.
So check her out. If you are on YouTube right now, you can just guide your way down to her playlist, which is Energy Shift with Erin. It is on the homepage of our YouTube channel. @MomNation USA is our handle. We've got the giveaway wheel update and recap. This is where we put out once a week how many entries you have on the wheel, guys. And if you comment to the giveaway post, this came up last week, so we need to talk about it. If you comment to the giveaway post, which is the one that I just showed you like a couple slides ago, where I told you all you need to do is comment on this and it gets you an entry, like super easy. That tally is not taken until right before the final show of the month. Okay. Yep. The reason is because it's a lot more time efficient and there's a lot less opportunity for mistakes, for errors to be made if we do it all at once versus doing it each week. Because then how do you know where you ended, and what if Facebook rearranged the comments, which it often does. So that is the reason why we do it that way. Just wanted to let everybody know. All right. So what's next? We already did. This is new. Okay. This is what I want to talk about. Also on Tuesday, you get like a double dose of content on Tuesday. Is Tip Tuesday with Carmen Johnson. And she was talking about credit scores and mortgage qualification. So basic key takeaways here. What is a credit score? Why does it matter? And what score do you need to qualify? Yeah. We have this conversation a lot, don't we, Stone?
We do. And Carmen just newly took over because our Dana is off flying. And so Carmen took over our Tip Tuesday, and she's doing great on it. And she does it with Ryan, who is like the best lender ever in the whole world. Yeah, I've even it's not that he helps all of our clients. Like I personally used him a few times. He's just awesome. But yeah, these are super short little videos, so it's not like you have to spend a whole day around trying to watch these. And you can even find them on our YouTube to see all of you name it. We have a video or a Tip Tuesday on it. So yeah, they're super, super, super valuable information.
Yes, love them. This is tea time Monday, usually morning, but it came out in the evening on Monday. Monday was a crazy day. More HOA stuff. I'll fill y'all in later on that. Hopefully we're going to have a change in the regime. So Monday was crazy for me because I had a lot to do there. But another one that I wanted to do a quick shout out to is Miss Diana Eisel. Love her so much. And we talked about the secret to a happier marriage, guys. Like, who doesn't need to know that secret? I think everybody needs to know that secret.
Yeah.
And basically what it is, or what she was encouraging, is a weekly marriage meeting. And why, and so our key topics were why they're a total relationship game changer, what the perfect frequency is for keeping things on track, the top topics every couple needs to cover, simple strategies to build trust and connection.
Yeah. Diane, you know, all of your shows with Diana is amazing. And a lot of people don't, like, when you think of a couples therapist, it's like sit on the couch, just talk to me. And Diana's very down to earth. She's very real. She's not, no couple could be perfect, and she knows that, and she embraces that, and she's just fun and casual. So if you guys have any questions about your marriage that you can't find in these videos, definitely give her a ring, because she's awesome, and she's so easy to talk to. So she's great at what she does.
Yeah, and she does a free 15-minute consultation. So if you're like, man, I don't know if, this direction is right for me. I don't know if this counselor is right for me. Like, talk to her and find out.
Yeah.
What I love about her is she's so laid back and chill.
Yeah.
She's like not the kind of stuffy type that you would, maybe think.
She's not.
She's not really relatable, Yeah.
Yeah, I remember she made a quick little reel about, she showed like what you think that a couples therapist looks like, and she's all dressed all nice, and then she's like, what I really look like, and she has like ripped jeans on and like a nice casual t-shirt, and I'm like, I love it. That's what I love.
I love it too. Totally works for me.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I told you that I'd do it. So, oh no, it's not time for that yet. What we need to talk about is this: the MOMnation family cruise.
Keyword family.
You may think that you have all the time in the world for this, but if you want to capture the discounts that we have reserved for you, you're going to need to do this before the end of the month, guys. So make sure that you get your deposits in. It's $50. Okay. So you talk with Sarah, you pick your room, all that fun stuff, and pay your $50 deposit. Bada bing, bada boom. You're on the cruise. I'm going with my family. I actually just confirmed that with Sarah a couple of days ago. I do know that my very, very good friend Jackie Reed is planning on coming as well. So I'm super, super excited about that. I love Jackie, and it's going to be great to be on a very relaxing family cruise with her. I'm pretty sure my mom and stepdad are coming. I think my aunt and uncle are coming. I think my in-laws are considering it as well. So there's going to be a whole hell of a lot of Lambert on that boat. Apologies up front, but I would love it if all y'all could join us, because hey, let's fill that boat with just MOMnation members. And I think that'd be cool. Don't feel like you need to hang out with us, or that, there's going to be all these plans and that kind of thing. That's not what we do. We just get together and we communicate. We set up kind of a little communication system between the rooms. And if you want to go hang out by the pool and other people are, and maybe they could save you a seat, you have somebody to hang out with. If you want to go to a show, same deal. If you want to go to dinner and you want to have people with you, cool. If you want to go solo, if you want to go walk the walk deck by yourself, if you want to go to the pool by yourself, if you want to go to dinner by yourself, like, that's fine. No judgment here. We totally get it. So please don't feel like you need to hang out with me 24/7. You don't.
Yeah. No, it's and there's so much to do on cruises. So they have the kids area, and then all the food. I love it.
Oh no, Jazzy reached out but won't be able to make it. Her husband is hunting. Boo.
No. Go without
you should
him.
Come,
I'm just
bring
kidding.
all the kids. Sonia has a bunch of kids too. You guys will match.
All my children.
Yeah.
My 3 children.
Oh boy, Jazzy, right? Yeah, do it. All right, guys. last but certainly not least, and perhaps most important thing that we've said the whole entire time, this is where you can find everything. So this is our cover photo. You're going to recognize it because it is at the top of the Arizona group. Remember, when I am talking about group on this live, I realized that I'm doing it through our MOMnation channels, which really is USA, right? Not just Arizona specific, but this is an Arizona specific show. The reason why it's not just in the group, again, is because Facebook decided they didn't want to play nice with me anymore. They've been doing this a lot. So go ahead, Mark.
Yeah.
Change something else on me. I'll get around it. I'll figure it out.
Like I'll figure it out. No stopping me.
Yeah. No, he's just making things, exciting. So when you get on this cover page, if you're on mobile, you're going to have to click twice to view the caption. I think that's what it says, view caption. And then you're going to see a series of links. Again, you've got your giveaway sponsor information, how to enter, all that stuff. You have the supporting businesses that make MOMnation work. If we didn't have these people supporting us, we wouldn't be here. So big shout out to Team Eva Wazy and 8 Wellness Collective, which is Aaron McDonald. And then we have the Direct Me, which is pretty darn awesome. And again, just has absolutely everything there is MOMnation. So we've got some really cute merch. Can't get the pickleball kit because pickleball, of course, got outlawed in my neighborhood. Again, yeah, it's just this whole big thing with the HOA. Like, anyway, I'll explain next month. We're actually having like voting. We're going to have new board members. So hopefully things are better. But and then it's everything else down here. So again, you can click the link to get into the giveaway. You can get into the, this is Mom's Faves. We haven't talked about Mom's Faves in a little while. So Mom's Faves 2025, this is basically all of our recommendations for the local businesses we love. We did a little survey, or a little poll, I should say, a little voting, and came up with this list. So there's a ton of other stuff on here. I'm not going to go through it all, but that's our Direct Me. And that's our show, guys.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is it. We're done.
Oh, Jazz.
I'm just kidding.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, man. Well, I hope it gets less crazy out there for you. I know.
Me too.
Not, but I know
me
for
too.
me too. I'm like, but we're keeping our heads over water. I guess it's better to be busy than not be busy, right?
True.
So it's like a be careful what you wish for sort of thing. So, but with Katie's amazing organizational skills, she's taught me to take this with grace. Yeah. So, anywho, but all right. Anything else?
Yes. Peace out, Kara. Kara is the last commenter. I'm going to star that one.
Kara, great.
Thank you for being with us, ladies. We will see you next week.
Right. Thank you.
10 o'clock sharp.
See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.